Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sharmila. It's been quite some time since I came up on YouTube. There are other things that are keeping me busy, but I'm still finding time to post a few videos here and there on YouTube, so I'm finally happy to be back again. So today's video is going to be a very simple DIY. I want to put up a very short but helpful video, and I hope this might be helpful to somebody out there. So I have a lot of friends who keep asking me, do we really need so many makeup brushes? Like especially when you do eye makeup, there are professional artists who use different brushes for different techniques. Like it can be a blending brush, it can be a crease brush, it can be your brow brush, it can be an angular brush, and it can be a crease brush. There are so many different types of brushes just for your eyes. But I do have friends who just own maybe one or two brushes, or some people who don't even own brushes but still keep asking me, is it really necessary to use so many brushes? And a simple answer for this is just no, and we all know that. So unless you're looking forward to pep up your makeup game and try different looks and be more experimental, you don't really need so many makeup brushes in my opinion. And if you want to move on to a professional level, yes, it is very important to invest in a good set of makeup brushes and whatever you are comfortable with and whatever things will fit into your budget. So today's topic is going to be a DIY makeup brush cleaner, and this is a dry cleaner. I think there is this brand called Venomona which actually has this makeup brush cleaner called Color Switch. This idea came up when I was randomly searching on the internet when I had very few brushes, and I found it really difficult to keep cleaning the brushes every time I wanted to switch colors, especially for my eye makeup. Like if you go through my Instagram, you would see that I kind of try and experiment different looks, and I randomly saw this idea on the internet and I thought, why not try this? And I tried it myself, tested it, and then using it for so many months altogether, and I thought this would be quite helpful for somebody out there who's actually looking forward to a very simple budget friendly makeup brush cleaner. And also remember, it's very important to clean your makeup brushes at least once a week, even if you don't use them. So with that, I'm moving into this quick DIY, and all you need is very simple stuff. Just two items. All you need is a container, like any container. It can be any container from your kitchen or any box, whatever you like. I basically recycled this tin. This is from Aldo and it's a shoe shiner and it was over, and I just thought, why not use this, and it looks nice. And the next one that you might need is a donut. A hair donut. I'm sure you would pretty much find this in any drugstore, in and around your city, and it's quite available everywhere, or you can even find it online. So this is pretty much it. You just need these two stuff. Now what I basically do is just make sure you clean the container well, whichever container you use. I just find tin containers to be very cute, so I'm just using this. And so what you basically have to do is just throw in this donut into your tin container, and that is all it takes. It's just, if you have these two items, it's just like a 1 minute DIY that you could do, and I'm sure you would thank me for this. And you might want to secure this, because if the donut is not fitting in very tightly, this might just spin around and it might just wobble around, so you don't want that. You want the donut to sit in quite sturdy, and you want to secure this tight. So you might either use a glue gun or probably a double tape and just secure this donut into your container, whichever container you're using. And I'm just quickly going to show you how this works. I generally use at least a minimum of like 6 brushes for my eye makeup, like a minimum. But when you have this in hand and say you're traveling, or you don't really want to carry so many brushes, or you don't really own so many brushes, then I think this comes in quite handy. So I just have one brush in hand and the DIY container that we just made, and I'm just picking up random eyeshadow. This is the Dupe palette. This brush that I have here doesn't have any color on it, it's just dry and clean. So to just show you how this works, I'm just picking up the darkest shade, and I'm going to be swatching it for you so you know how pigmented this color is. As you can see, this color is quite pigmented. And say you're just using a dark brown on your crease and you want to switch over to a lighter shade for your eyelid. So So what you want to do is just take this brush, and once you've secured your donut into the tin, all you want to do is just swirl your brush around this donut. It's as simple as it looks, guys. I'm telling you, this really works. So what I used to do initially is I used to have rubbing alcohol and spray it on my brushes, and I used to just wipe them over a tissue or a paper towel, and I used to clean them when I was switching colors. So the problem with that is it actually leaves your brushes wet. I think dry brushes work better when you blend eyeshadows. Just swirl it around onto the donut. And once you're done with this, the color is just transferred here and you don't have anything left on your brush. Let's check. I'm just going right through so that you guys can actually see. And this brown is quite pigmented, and you know that there's absolutely nothing that's transferring on your hand. Now you can go ahead and use the same brush for your eyelid and use just a lighter shade or a shimmer or any metallic eyeshadow that you like. Going in with the pink shadow here, and I just want to swatch it here so that color transfer. So that's a lighter shade. That's it, guys, and now you can go ahead and use the same brush, swirl it around your donut once again. You can use the same brush, fill in your eyebrows or whatever you want to do. Like, you can go ahead and do your lower lash line, you can go and do your inner highlight, your brow bone, your contour on your nose, just whatever you like. And I'm going in with a lighter tone here again. And this is more of a very nude beige. I'm not too sure if the lighter shade is picking up on the camera, but all I want to tell you is that there is no color transfer from the previous eyeshadows whatsoever, and that was the whole idea. This is such an easy DIY, and I'm sure you would find any container that you like at home, even any of your kitchen utensils, and even a glass jar where you can just throw in a donut. If you're traveling somewhere, if you don't want to carry this, you can even just cut the donut and just take a smaller piece with you wherever you go, just traveling with just one brush. So that's going to make the job way more easier. You can just go on with different eyeshadows and keep using this donut as long as you think it's good. And what you want to do is maybe if you want to reuse it, you can just remove the donut from the tin and also wash it, dry it, and then throw it back in. Or you can just replace this donut with another one, as simple as that. When I finish with my makeup, all I like to do is just spray some rubbing alcohol on the tin and as in on the donut. Whatever brushes that you've used, you just want to swirl it around, for sure that this is completely clean now and ready to use the very next time. So that's it for today's DIY, guys. I hope somebody out there found this video a little helpful, and this was not something great or not something that I came up with. I saw this idea on the internet, I tried it myself, and I really liked this, and I think this is definitely useful for people who have very few brushes and would like to reuse them without having to wash them in between. If you're into makeup and just have very few brushes, I think this might definitely be useful to you. So that's it for today's DIY, and I hope the idea of DIY makeup brush cleaner was helpful to somebody out there. And if you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. So until I see you again in yet another video, this is Sharmila saying take care.